Have you ever woken up from a dream that was so vivid that it felt more like a memory than a dream? Like someone you loved who passed long ago was right there in the room with you. You were shown something that you didn't know, but somehow you already knew. This wasn't just a dream. This was a visitation. This was your soul remembering. And for many of us, dreams are where we experience our first true psychic moment. Because in sleep, the fear dissolves, and spirit finally has room to get through.
This space honors all paths of connection, healing, and family, grounding ourselves in sacred teachings as we are anchored in ancient roots, ready to rise from the soil of our past. I'm Michelle Irene Stupsky, here to guide you through stories, insights, and spiritual practices that will help you heal and rediscover your true belonging.
So, in this episode, we're talking about how dreams become divine portals, how to ask for guidance or connection before you go to bed at night, and how to tell the difference between a brain dump and a soul whisper. I'll even share the story of how one dream helped me design a bag that changed the lives of many, and how my son was taught by his grandfather in a dream long after he had passed. So grab a good cup of coffee, grab your journal, because you're about to see your dreams in a whole new light. Welcome, beautiful souls, to our Connecting with Angels series, something near and dear to my heart. And I appreciate you tuning in and allowing me to continue doing what I love. In this sacred space, we've begun to explore what it means to truly build a relationship with the divine through angels and energy and sacred signs. But today, we're stepping into a realm where so many first meet their angels face to face, the dream world. Dreams are not just random. They're not just images that pop in our head or thoughts playing out in the dark. I mean, sometimes they are, but they're not always. They're actually sacred visitations, divine communications, a bridge between the realms. And when you're asleep, your soul is most receptive. Fear quiets, ego rests, and the veil begins to thin. This is often when the first spark of mediumship appears, and when a loved one can come through with a message for you, and when ideas are revealed and clarity dawns like light breaking into the shadow. You're always connected to spirit. But during the day, your logical mind often blocks the messages. That's where the fear and doubt and noise and pressure, they just get in the way. Dreams often come from a different state of being. It's a state of surrender, a soul-led state. In your dreams, your being is more open to receive, and spirit knows it. And this is why dreams are often the very first place that you will receive these psychic messages or visitations from your loved ones or creative inspiration from angels. Because fear, the number one blocker of divine light connection, is temporary. Let's just get it out of the way. And when fear quiets, the voice of spirit can rise. Divine inspiration for creation can come through dreams. Let me share a personal moment when this became crystal clear for me. I had an idea and I felt it was a really big one at a time when I was a handbag designer. And it was actually a convertible handbag design system that could transform with you. It was like mix and match and create something all your own. But I couldn't quite figure out how to make it work. So I asked. I asked for help. I invited my angels in, and I was on vacation and just chilling by the beach, and during a beautiful afternoon nap, they showed me step by step exactly what to do. And when I woke up, I grabbed some paper, I sketched it all out, and I began to tear the sheets of paper as if they were fabric so that I could put it all together and create this mock-up on how it would actually work. And guess what? It worked. That design became the first prototype of what I call the Margarete Bag. It was named after my mom while she was going through chemotherapy, and we worked on it together. It was a beautiful project because she taught me how to sew as a little girl, and now here we are reconnecting through creation during the hardest season of her life. This bag gave us something to focus on besides the poison that was going in our body to help her heal. It was a soul project. It was a bridge between the then and the now, and between mother and daughter, and between heaven and earth, which reminds me of another story. My son's dream and a beautiful gift from my father. He and my father were very close. They loved fishing, the quiet mornings by the water. And when my father passed, my son was still rather young, and he inherited his tackle box and a beautiful fillet knife. It was a gift that my dad had promised to teach him how to use someday. That someday, unfortunately, never came, or so we thought. Because not long after, my son had a dream in where my father showed up, and he walked him through the process step by step on how to fillet a fish with the knife, with care, with presence. And so my mom, after hearing this story, gifted the tackle box to him. And 20 years later, he still remembers that dream as if it just happened yesterday, because it did happen. It wasn't just a dream, it was a visitation. It was a soul memory that imprinted itself with truth. And this is what I want you to hear. Those dreams that feel more real than waking life, they are. That's the reality of spirit. So the question you may be asking right now is, how do I invite divine dreams into my life? You don't have to wait for the dream to come. You can ask. Start by adding this to your bedtime ritual. Place a journal or some sort of recording device next to your bed and speak out loud through your heart. You can say something like, I am open to divine connection. Please show me what I need to see. Please allow my loved ones to visit. And please help me to remember. The key is consistency, to do it nightly, even if nothing happens at first. Because just like a sacred relationship, trust takes time. You can ask, connect with a loved one, receive guidance on a decision, remember a past life, be shown how to create something, or simply ask to be held in healing while you sleep. Spirit listens, always. And when you begin listening, the relationship deepens. Oh, here's my invitation for you for this week. I invite you to begin your dream dialogue. Start simple. Set your intention on what it is you want. Ask a clear question and then write what you remember. If you're not remembering, don't give up. And remember to ask, to recollect the details. Trust what comes through, no matter how silly it is. When a true visitation dream comes, it will feel different. It's usually very clear and vivid and emotionally powerful. It's calm, not chaotic, and it's full of feeling, not just imagery. You'll remember it. It will stay with you because it's not just a dream. It's your soul remembering truth. Have you had an angelic or spirit-led experience before? A visitation, a message, a memory that you can't explain? I'm asking because I'd really love to hear your story and maybe even share it here on the podcast. So if you have one, email me and let's talk about setting up a time to record or just recollect the story and we can share it on the podcast. Your story may be the sacred thread that helps someone else trust their own story. So you can email me anytime. The details are in the show notes below. And if you'd like to explore even more ways to receive divine guidance, be sure to go to the link that I have provided for my free mini series, 12 Ways to Connect with Divine Angelic Guidance, inside the Divine Angelic Guidance Community Portal. Don't forget, to share with someone that you love if this episode has resonated or lit a spark within you. And also comment, like, all the things that they want you to do. It really does help the algorithms to reach a wider audience. It's a beautiful starting point to deepen your relationship with spirit, with tools, insights, and sacred support waiting for you right here and in the portal. So here are my final thoughts. Dreams are not random. They are revelations. They are reality. They are your angels, your ancestors, and your inner knowing all coming together to remind you of certain things, that you are never alone, that you are always being guided, even while you sleep. Your soul remembers the truth. So until next time, rest easy, dream deeply, and listen well. Remember that your angels are always near, and divine messages in your dreams, it can be your reality. Have a great day.